What's up? What's up? Come on in. Come on in. Happy Friday, everyone. Wanted to stream 2 streams this week because we had 2 really good drops. So yesterday I did the Virtual Man image live stream, testing out some of those Nintendo 64, testing out the overclock, and I was using the brand new, just released Wicked Aluminum case. Now we're going to check out, we're still using the Wicked Aluminum case, but for the old Raspberry Pi, the 1.2 gigahertz. And we got this thing overclocked to 1.35, so only 0.5 megahertz slower than the Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. So let's boot this up. I'll show you it's overclocked, and let's play some games. Also here to say, hey, happy Friday, enjoy, relax, hang out. Let me know if the sound's off or anything so I can fix it. But I think we should be rocking and rolling pretty decently here.
These guys don't stand a chance.
All right. Cool. So here we are, and this is the Emolga image. So before we get into some games, I did turn on my frames so you can see how many frames per second I'm getting. Hard scroll, we can drop some frames a little bit, but not bad. You can see how much VRAM we're using. You can get all the way up to the 200. That's all here in the settings here. You can change your VRAM limit, overclock. So as you can see, we're on turbo mode, 1.35 megahertz. You can click here. You can go all the way up to 3.75, and you go to 1.3. 1.3 is what I would recommend for most people. But we're gonna run turbo, because this is a YouTube video. We want to push the limits, and I have show frame rate on in case you're curious about how to show your frames. And sound, let's make sure we're not blowing out your ears here. I like to go about 80. We have front end music off, and then that's on default. Something I didn't show in my previous video was all the cool things you could change on the themes. I showed the Emolga box stock image theme, and I showed the Space Oddity. But I want to show this. This was kind of cool. I was messing with it. Is the attract mode wheel, and let's go ahead and go US. So the theme region is like US is Sega Master System versus Mega Drive, and then that just changes the different systems and what they were named for that particular region. So that one's not that big of a deal. Same with this. This just changes the bottom left corner. So since I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, let's go ahead and change it to Xbox. And then the other thing we're going to change is the wheel. So instead of this vertical wheel that you see on the right side of your screen, we're going to change it to an attract mode wheel. So this is going to take a minute to just reboot the emulation station RecalBox front end. And you'll see we got a brand new look. Same theme, but it just changes the look. And this was something that RecalBox released on their latest update. So this is really cool. So you can customize your image to however you like. So this is really cool. We're still in emulation stage. We're not in an attract mode. And all of a sudden we have this wheel now. So instead of that straight up and down, you get the same information on the left side, except I've changed it to the Xbox 360 in the bottom left. And then I've also changed it to the attract mode. And it's funny, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but my VRAM or my frames, oh no, they're still dropping. I was like, oh, they're not dropping as much. But it does, it's pretty, for the Raspberry Pi 3, this is running pretty good. You can see the controllers change. Really cool. So this is the attract mode wheel. I'll show you the other ones, I'm sure you guys want to see the differences of what you can change. So you go into UI settings here, and then we can go ahead and change it to theme configuration. Let's try the wheel centered. It just reboots really quick. This is pretty quick. It's like, just 10, 15 seconds. Oh, we got some people in here. What's up, Richard? What's up, Jason? What's up, Malik? What's up, Steve7? What's up, Lorenzo? What's up, Enigma? Hey, Drew, greetings from Germany. Hello. Greetings from the US. Well, it's pretty crazy how far the reach goes. So this is a centered. So as you see centered, so this screen is always the same, which is once you go into the system. But centered is probably less laggy. Oh no, it's still pretty good, but all you have to do is load the background. You don't load the system art. So this would be great if you have a small screen, like a portable or something like that. That would be really great for that. All right, let's do let's just check out the other ones really quick. We have carousel display. I believe this is more the standard RecalBox. For those of you that remember RecalBox from months ago or from a year ago, this is their standard. I think it's the horizontal style, which is also RetroPie originally had it, like with the carbon theme and themes like that. I'm actually editing this image right now. What are you editing it to? So as you can see, this is more the RecalBox standard where you just change the system in the middle. So you get that vertical. So basically the last one is just vertical scrolling like this, and this one is a horizontal scrolling. So left to right versus up and down. When you go into the system though, you should see very similar, right? Right. So let's go back. And then this is the last one, guys. The last one, theme configuration, the legacy. So the legacy, I think, is like the stock. Legacy meaning like the legacy of RecalBox. I think that's why they call it that. By the way, I found my cat hat. It was in the bedroom. Found it. No longer lost. What's good, Drew? Hey, it's Friday. Beautiful day out. Hanging out, playing some games. I don't know what could be better. So this one, the legacy does show the system. So it's similar to the previous one, but it shows you the system up at the top. Really basic. I really like this. You know, really cool. And I especially like this theme because I love the box art and the thumbnails that go behind all of this. So far, we haven't froze up the system yet, and we're at 1.35, so this is handling this pretty well. The Pi itself isn't that hot. You can mess with this even more by changing to the next level or the RecalBox next and really get into it. But let's, I want to go back to what I originally wanted. Let's do a track mode wheel. And I'm going to stop messing with the theme now. So I did a review on this. Since we're overclocked, we want to play some more advanced games. This is a 32 gigabyte, so there is no PlayStation games, but PlayStation does run great on RecalBox. So if you want to add PlayStation, you can definitely do that really easily. Just put this on a 64 gig or 128 gigabyte, and it should run great. So the most advanced system I think on here is going to be, you know, probably either Neo Geo Arcade or the Nintendo 64 are going to be really using your processing power and GPU the most. So I passed it like 10 times already, I'm sure. Where's Nintendo? Super. There we go. So Nintendo 64. Let's go on in here. And supposedly every single game on here should run. Supposedly they have it all running. They only put games that ran. Let's try Lamborghini to start. The last stream I did, we did a lot of racing games too, but we'll do other games as racing as well. And let's play Doom. Let's play some of the games that crashed last time. All right, so we have the FPS being shown, so you can see that. Arcade, basic. That's fine with me. Driver 1. Okay, let's do it. So full screen. This is looking good. Full screen over here. So running, I mean, look at that, 50 frames? I'll take 50. Whoa. That's the thing with these supercars is just, you know, one little tap on the controller. Let's see what, oh, okay, that's brake. This is my rear view camera. Oh, that's my, so which one's back brake? And one's front, one's back brake. Let's see what select does on the controller. Select doesn't do anything. So there's no way to change your view, huh? Look at that, 60 frames? All right. I'm digging this. I got this full screen. No complaints. All right. So this is getting off to a good start here. Getting off to a real good start. Video snaps. No, there is no video snaps on RecalBox. It doesn't support them yet. I'm sure on the next one it will. What's a game? Let's try Bomberman. What do you guys think? Let's try Second Attack since it should be the newer one. A little bit better graphics. Hey Drew, what do you got planned for this weekend? Well, I was gonna hang out with Gotham Bro actually. Do some yard work, make a video. What about you? What are you guys up to this weekend? Did they fix the NES ROM set? Yeah, I'm sure they did. Let's do battle mode. Survival. L. Okay, level 1. Here we go. So I've never really been into Bomberman. I know a lot of people are into it. Okay, so that's how you plant bombs. Oh, shoot. There's a heart over here. Where's the heart, dude? Okay, we got the heart. Ooh. Got him. Got him. Oh, he grabbed me? Is he allowed to do that? What the heck are they doing? Oh, it's like the ghost of them. Oh, got him. Alright, I won somehow. Okay, that's running good. Bomberman, 64. I got a dog sick. Dog sit. That sucks, broski. Buck Rumble. You guys want to check out that? Oh, we want to do Doom. California Speed, I've played before. It runs good. Chopper Attack. Clay Fighters. Let's try Clay Fighters really quick. What do you think? Which one? 63.5 or Sculptor's Cult? All right, let's try this one. We'll do Doom as well. Testing out these N64. Oh, and then Nintendo. Remind me, we'll test Nintendo as well. I mean, if you guys aren't impressed yet, we're running 3.5 gigahertz, 1.35, hopefully a little bit more than that. And N64, guys. I know a lot of N64 fans out there. This is looking good. This has over 200 N64 games on it. And supposedly each one has been tested. Okay? If that's not reason enough to get giddy, I don't know what is. Little $35 computer. Ooh. The frames are good, guys. Man, what are my moves here? Let's see. It seems okay. I mean, it seems a little laggy, but super playable. Whoa, 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 whoa. This dude has like all the good moves. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. Weak combo. What are this guy's moves? Oh man, that guy just got wrecked. Alright, let's finish me off. I'm just gonna let him kill me. Come on, finish it. Okay. So it's like Killer Instinct, just you keep playing. You get that second life. Alright, well first, somebody wants to see Nintendo really quick. Does it work? 1943. Get that question solved. Somebody said they had issues with the Nintendo ROM set in the past. So there you go. Start. 3 points. Let's do offensive power. 100%. We just want to wreck these kids. So, Nintendo, you're good. Oops. See, this is me playing. This is not pre-recorded. There's no sorcery going on here. Alright, so back to Nintendo 64. Alright, so they did include Cruise in the World. So they feel pretty confident, huh? Let's see. I think we might capture some lag, especially here. Drew, I went ahead and did a Patreon for you because you're worth it. Hey, got him, bro. I don't know if you have, bro. I don't see your name on my Patreon. When are you gonna support me on Patreon? Got him, bro. I'm still waiting. Hey, at David Farmer, you'll be doing it. Oh, okay. Probably not. Yeah, so he's just his personal. He's just doing his own little customization to it. 1.35 gigahertz. Yes. Yes, I am overclocked, yeah. Typically, it's the old Pi 3, the Pi 3B, not the B+. Let's try Kenya, Egypt, Russia. Let's do Russia. Let's do some Tetris in Russia. Do you think I should change over from RetroPie to RecalBox? I mean, if you're on the old Raspberry Pi 3B, not the B+, I would totally consider it. RetroPie has better, in my opinion, has better controller configurations. It supports video snaps, so it definitely has a lot more potential as far as customization. This game's running really great as far as customization, things like that. But RecalBox is just, in my mind, way easier to use, but it just doesn't have as much support. But for what it lacks in support, it makes up in user friendliness and performance with the Nintendo 64, for example. So it's really kind of that pros and cons thing. Weigh your pros and cons. The other thing is, it's so cheap, guys. This is a 32 gigabyte. Go buy two 32 gigabyte SD cards. They're about $10 each. Have one RecalBox, have one RecalBox, one RetroPie, and you can just switch between the two. You don't have to just have one. That's so cool about the Raspberry Pi is you just swap out that SD card, the micro SD, and you got a totally different front end, totally different system. Another cool thing is, with 32 gigabytes, maybe you have Nintendo 64 for RecalBox on one image, and then you have your RetroPie image, which has a PlayStation on it, for example, or like a different system. So you could just go between swapping them out like a cartridge, like you would for a Nintendo or Super Nintendo or something like that. This game is running amazing. I know a lot of cruising fans out there, guys. So far, we haven't found a single game. Let's try Cruising Exotica. Single game that things. So here's the thing, though. For all of you saying RetroPie is over, RetroPie is done for, I don't know about that. I wouldn't go that far, but competition is good, guys. Competition is real good. So Pi Heat, it's definitely getting hotter. You definitely, if you're going 1.35, you want, fan, heat sinks, you want to do it up. You need that adequate cooling. I'm running the Wicked Aluminum case, which is awesome. I'll have a review on the new one soon. Yeah, Galistio image is really cool as well. I would say this one beats the Galistio image in A, Nintendo 64 performance, and B, the Galistio does have some Portuguese titles in it. That a lot of people have pointed out to me. And so you do have to swap those ROMs out, for example, or change that up. But it is a bigger image. You can get a 128 or 64. So it's really not apples to apples comparison for those people wondering. Wow, this game is running great as well, and there's freaking whales. Whoa. Look at that, guys. First place, not a single hiccup, in the air, hitting fish because, why not? First of all, I have to say, whoever's idea it was to just go all out with the graphics and screw all reality, I think that's what's so great about video games is you can get teleported into a place that may or may not exist. I'm still waiting for a car/submarine. How cool would that be? You get in your car, next thing you know, you drive into a lake, and you submerge in the water. And you continue driving. Dang, this VW bus is going for it. Get out of my kitchen. All right, how many laps is this? Do you know how in the challenge how many laps you got to complete? Because I kind of want to get at least one victory in the stream. It's hard to read the questions at the same time. Hey, Drew Talks. Hey, the Rittree. Whoa, that shark. Whoa. Shark bake. Ooh, haha. All right, here's another checkpoint. What? That was awesome. I can see that this game is great for people of all ages because it's not necessarily that realistic with the driving, but it's still fun. Okay, so 5-0. That shark's teeth were pretty massive. I'm just tapped out here. 140 miles per hour, full RPMs, 5th gear. That's how we roll. Finish. Here we go. Booyah. First place. Read 'em and weep. Cool. So let's start select out. All right. So they did put Doom in here. Daffy Duck. Deadly Arts. Diddy Kong Run's already really good. So Doom 64. For those of you that missed my live stream yesterday, we froze in this game. It crashed. And one of the people in the stream was like, yeah, it always crashes, especially when you open your map. So let's give this a shot here. 5-second rule on the popcorn. Totally. Go run. Grab it up. Good thing I have 3 dogs. Nice. You got vacuum cleaners all over the place. Which game is that? That was Cruisin' Exotica. And then Cruisin' the World was before that. Hey, Drew, I have an issue with the 128 SanDisk micro SD. Every time I run an image, it cannot boot up on my Pi 3B Plus, and now I'm downloading the VMan new updated with that boot up for Pi 3B Plus. It should work, buddy. Make sure. So with images, first thing to check, you kind of got to go over this overlays. Is 1, did you download the image to 100%? Because some people, the torrent only goes up to 99.9, or you cancel it before it's totally done. Number 2, did you extract it? Some images do not come pre-extracted. If it's a .rar or .zip, you need to unzip it to get the .img file. Again, when you're unzipping it, this is another potential for something going wrong. Make sure it unzips all the way. Make sure you're not doing background programs and things like that that might corrupt the unarchiving of that file. Okay, then you have a .img file, so you're almost ready to write it on your micro SD. Insert your micro SD into the slot. Make sure you're using a high quality micro SD slot or like a good USB adapter. If you're using something garbage, that could be a problem again. Next thing, micro SD card. Make sure it's good. SanDisk Ultra, Samsung, name brand. Go for that. Insert the micro SD card. Make sure you format it. So if I use SD formatter version 4, any of the new versions will do just fine. Do not use a pack. But if you don't have a high quality SD card, I feel like that's people's problem. There is another potential that you got a fake SD card. It could say SanDisk Ultra, but just make sure you bought it from a reputable source. If you bought it on eBay, I would be very suspicious of it, for example, just because I feel like people can get away with stuff like that on eBay. Okay, so then format it, then open Win32 or Etcher and write it. Okay, with writing, again, similar to unRARing it, you don't want to be doing all this background stuff. You don't want to mess up the potential to corrupt something, okay? And then write it. Wait until you get that successfully written message, and then put it. Okay, now there's 2 more steps here, guys. If you follow me this long, keep following me. How do you get out of here? Okay, here we go. So if you follow me this long, you're doing good. So then at this standpoint, if you're using Virtual Man's image, he has it set up so that it runs an automatic script when you, which fire in here? He has it set up so when you have an automatic script that expands the file system. So what I do is, it's better safe than sorry. I literally just let it sit there for like 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, so maps, no problems on the map, guys. I let it sit there for 4 or 5 minutes. Then you have to. Once it sits there for 4 or 5 minutes, unplug your Pi or turn on the off and on switch if you have one hooked up. And then, how do you jump in this game? Oh, bumper strafe. Okay, that's good to know. Unplug it, plug it back in, and what was I gonna say? Then it should boot up. If you mess up that first part where you what the heck is all this? If you mess up that, what the heck just hit me? Man, I just got wrecked. Is this a button? There we go. Something turned on. Oh shoot! Change guns. There we go. If you mess up that first process, you could corrupt the SD card, and that's why it's not going to work. Does this do something? Okay, no. Ooh, see? Armor. Nice. Okay, did that make sense? Dude? It doesn't matter whether you're on the Raspberry Pi. Well, his latest 6.3 images do that little reset thing. As far as Raspberry Pi 3 versus B+, it should be a similar... It's a similar process, just you may or may not have to do the auto expand at first. Oh, I need a blue key. It's lighting up blue key. I keep hitting the wrong buttons here. Oh, shoot. Got him. That was kind of scary. So I gotta say, guys, Doom, no crash. Last time when I hit this map button, it just crashed. Look, I can still walk and use the map. Pretty cool. It's running really good too. Look at these frames. I wonder if the enemies show up on this map. Oh, there's the blue key, guys. So we got to go back downstairs, right? All right, so we go back down the stairs. Now we can go in the blue key room, and let's get wrecked over here. Get wrecked. Okay, all these doors are going to open, I'm sure. This will be fun. All right, hit the button. Okay, lots. Oh, boy. Got him. Oh, my health's super low. Oh, shit. Oh, come on, come on, come on. That was scary. Yeah, I need this first aid kit. All right, cool. This is running really good, guys. I'm going to start select out, but I was having fun. That game was cool. Thumbs up. Thanks, Steel. I have the 128 gigabyte SanDisk, so you should be all good, man. Okay, so you're all good with the not being the hardware issue. The other thing is, I mean, make sure your Pi's working, man. Like, is it working with another image? It's all working good. All right, we got to try Duke Nukem. What a great game. Is this the new RecalBox image? Yes, this is the new Emolga image. I have links in the description to their website and their Discord if you're interested. Okay, nice. Okay, and my normal RetroPie works. Yeah, dude, it should work, man. You saw me streaming with it, you know? I mean, it didn't come out, it, you know, works. I had no issues whatsoever with the 256 or the 128 on the V-Man. And same thing with here. Yeah, thanks, Detroit. Yeah, hit that like button if you could, guys. Really appreciate it. All right. Okay, the controls are a little interesting here. Okay. Not liking these controls. So it's the right analog stick. Can I switch out my controls here? Options. Control option. Controller 1, controller stick. Shift mode run. What if I do left-handed? What does that do? Which crouch? Man, these controls. Oh man. Yeah, no, these controls are not good. Control options. I don't want control stick move. There we go. Right-handed is fine. shoot. Did I already get wrecked? Where are these guys? Come on. Alright. Alright, cool. Get in there. Get in there. There you go. Pistol clip. Got him. We have to go into the theater over here, right? This is running really good, guys. Oh, first aid. Nice. Isn't there a way to go in this movie theater? Look at the foot. Let's use the foot. Yeah, kick down the door. Okay, we can't kick down the door. Okay. So, am I missing something? Oh, you got to go in over here. Can we kick this? Let's try kicking this really quick. Well, first of all, I think there's a guy in here, right? Oh, okay. Let's try kicking this really quick. All right, how do we change our guns? All right, here we go. Let's try it. Oh, we got it. We got the fire hydrant. All right, here we go. Let's go inside. So what is... Oh, there you go. So it's your bumper. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm out of ammo. All right. We got him. We got him. All right. All right, got a pistol clip. We're good now. We're gooch. There's 2 pistol clips up here. How do you get up there? Oh, shoot. There's somebody hitting me. Oh, they're up in the tower up here. Oh, shoot. Come on. We got some snacks over here. This guy's flying over here. We got the arcade. Oh, shoot. There's a guy right here, too. We got the bathroom. This guy hiding in the bathroom over here. And this guy over here in the bathroom. How do you come over here? I still haven't figured out how to use... Oh, because it's going to be my D-pad. I think... Oh, yeah, it's my D-pad that does that. I think we can sneak up in here, right? There we go. Oh, shoot. We made it. What the heck is this? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay. That was running good. We got some more game. We got some good game footage there. We missed the strip club, though. Earthworm Jim, Elmo, Excite Bike, Extreme G. I know a lot of you guys like this. Let's check it out. Hey, how do you get out of the game? Start and select. Yeah, it's start and select, or it's whatever you set as your hotkey. You guys might notice when you're configuring your controls, the last thing it asks for after L1, L2, L1, R1, R2, R, L2, R3, L3, then the last one, whether you're on RetroPie or RecalBox, is hotkey. I highly recommend you use select, okay? And let's try time trials. And so once that's your hotkey, that means that in order to exit the game, it's your hotkey plus start. So because I'm recommending that you select, it would then equal select press start. Okay? But if you don't configure your controls correctly, came by to say hello. What up, Where Dirty Gaming? How's it going, buddy? Excited to see when you get that your image updated. Okay, this one's interesting. It's your left trigger to get going. This is running really good as well. Ooh. Oh, I got a gun? That's awesome. How sick are you guys gonna get if I keep it on this view? Okay. This kind of reminds me of those guys from Full Throttle, the ant people, the cave people. Which also remind me of the guys from Star Wars, the sand people. Alright, so that's running flawless. Flawless victory. Is this Raspberry Pi overclocked? Yes. You can see over here, I have it. Advanced settings, 1.35 turbo mode. And we've been running it this whole time, not a single crash. Knock on wood. F-Zero already runs really great. I mean, let's do the test right here, GoldenEye. Let's see how it runs. Yeah. Once you get the 6.3, you should be all good, dude. Do you have any real systems? Yeah, I have a few real systems, but I love emulation, buddy. This game is inverted. It's not good. Yeah. This game is a classic, indeed. There's a lot of great games here. First crash, maybe? No, it's going. We're doing videos here. There's no such thing as a pistol clip. It is a magazine. Dang, those game creators effed up. Sensational theme. Yeah, I agree. Are disk image makers going to update their images to 4.4? Some will not. Wow, this is looking good. So you can see some definite frame drops here, but it looks good. This looks amazing. Tell me this does not look good. So if you guys want to play GoldenEye, look no further. Here, this is honestly some of the best GoldenEye performance I've seen. Imagine if RecalBox got their... Like, I know the frames are dropping a lot, but like the actual gameplay is pretty good. Like, I don't know if the frame... Because there's like frame rates, right? And then there's like the playability. And right now it's pretty good. I'm digging it. How do you change guns? There you go. Who else wants some? Huh? This guy? Let's see how our aim is here. I think I like took him his exo. Alright, he's dead. Alright, let's just finish this level really quick. What are my objectives in this mode? Neutralize all alarms. Oh shoot, I've already messed it up. I think I missed an alarm. Did I miss an alarm, guys? I think I did. Try WCW versus NWO. All right, check it out for you. Virgil, what's up, buddy? Drew, run it at 1300. Yeah, I do. I run my stuff high, dude. VRAM 200. I usually actually run it about 130 on... well, here's one of the alarms. Let's see if this one works. Oh shoot, there's this guy over here. Wow, it's really lagging there. Multiplayer on GoldenEye is the best. Oh, I agree, dude. Hell yeah. I got 2 bullets here. Who wants them? Look at that jump. And that roll. I think I just got a new gun. Is there an alarm back here? Come on, blow up. Alright, here we go. Oh, never mind. I'll try WCW versus NWO. Yeah, see, We're Dirty Gaming's updating it. I think certain image creators will update, and then others won't. But I mean, as RetroPie says it's better, they're all recommending that you start from scratch. You know, for RetroPie at least, you know, start with the 4.4. I'm sure I missed an alarm, right? I know there's one more alarm over here somewhere. Is it in here? Oh, there we go. Come on out. There it is. Come on. Come on. Two bullets left. Oh, I killed myself. Man, this guy doesn't see me. What's wrong with this guy? Oh, where's this guy coming from? Is he above me? Oh, there he is. All right, here we go. Oh. I like how that kicked me out of the... All right, we did it. I like how it kicked me out of the room, the explosion. It pushed me outside. Did I complete that? I think I missed an alarm in the beginning. Yeah. All right, well, that was, I mean, that was pretty good. Not bad. I'm down. I'm down to play. So is it safe to say that RecalBox is the RetroPie killer? I don't know about that. Somebody wanted me to play Royal Rumble and then EC Dub. What was the game? Which I know there's like 4 or 5 wrestling games. Okay, WCW, so that's all the way on the bottom. You can also, I think you can search here. So hit select W. He wanted WCW versus NWO. So there's 2, buddy. We got Nitro, Revenge, and World Tour. So Retoro, which one do you want? Drew, do you currently... So I don't know if I finished that question. Yeah, I usually run my Pi 3 at 1.3 all day. The VRAM, it depends, 130 to 200, depending if it's RecalBox or RetroPie. RetroPie, I do 130. If you're interested in being my guest on my radio show here in New York, let me know. I can be found here on Facebook, brother. Love to support your stuff and insight. Love your work. Thanks, buddy. If I'm ever in New York, that'd be cool. No, we're not going to do that. No. Next time I'm in New York, I'll let you know. I don't know. I mean, probably within a year. No. Yes, it's fine. So far, it's running good, guys. WCW versus NWO. Which is better, WCW or NWO? All right, here we go. What up, RC from the NYC? What case you rocking these days, buddy? I know you got like 4 cases just at your place. Ooh, look at that flex. Flex on him. Kick him, kick him. There we go. Oh, shoot. Headbutt him. Nice. All right, what am I doing here? Got to do something cool here. Ooh. Oh. Not looking so good. Ooh. Dang. I think Revenge was better. All right, let's check out Revenge for you, buddy. World Tour was the best, but I think Revenge was better. Let's try Revenge then, buddy. I just got a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. What size image do you prefer? 32, 64, 128. Personally, I prefer the 128. I mean, you could pack a lot of punch on it. You don't ever have to worry about wasting space. And they're so cheap right now. Like, I know a lot of you bought the 200 gig that is now, it was on sale yesterday for 55. It went up a little bit today. It's at 65 now. But, you know, that's really inexpensive gaming. 128. But if you're on a budget, I would go 64 because the difference between a 64 and a 32 is $10, and it's totally worth the extra $10. But when you go 64 to 128, now it's a $20 difference. So just consider that, right? Which is, what the heck is that move? Oh, get wrecked, kid. There we go. Throw him off, throw him off. Oh, here we go. Nice. All right, he's got to be messed up now. Oh, missed that. Let's do that one more time. Let's throw him on the ground, and then we're gonna drop kick him. Here we go. Here we go. Drop kick. Oh, he dropped kicked me that time. All right. So that's working, dude. Working good. I mean, this is, guys, the promise here was every single game runs. And it's running, guys. I haven't touched a single, I overclocked, which is going to help a little bit. Oh, I'm in Super Nintendo. I was like, what happened to these games? I wanted to do Wave Race, because Wave Race is a game that definitely lags. Here we go. So check this out real quick. Wave Race and GoldenEye. How do you open an NBZ file? I never could figure it out. You need, that's considered a what is it called? News. What's the name of that? Now you got me mixed up on what the name, how that. NZB files. A news bin file. Yeah. So it's kind of like a torrent file where it's it's telling you like where the file is, like on a peer-to-peer, and then you're able to download it from that server or from that person. You do need a program. The one that Arcade Punks recommends is Alt Bins, and you do have to set up you have to like buy downloadable data. So it does cost money, but it's super fast, the NZB. Like you'll be able to get 19, 20 megabytes per second. Follow the dolphin. Oh, I stopped following the dolphin. So it's similar to that. There's tutorial videos online how to do it. It really isn't that simple. But once you do have it set up, like you set up your computer for it and you set up the alt bins program, getting the second, third, fourth alt bins file, or a different image or whatever you're doing, literally takes seconds. So, like I said, it's the initial setup is a little bit of a pain. But it's kind of work. To be honest with you, it's worth the work in that you'll get amazing download speeds compared to torrents and things like that. And as I mentioned, once you get it done that first time, I'm following the dolphin. The dolphin's slow as heck, though. Speed it up, Echo. Okay, does that answer your question? It's not that simple. I can't just be like, oh, double-click the file. No, you need to get alt bins, install that, set up your account, and then get some data, and then you got to add the tracker, and then start downloading, and then you're done.
When you jump,
that is the gist of it.
By leaning the rider forward or back.
All right, this is sweet. Guys, do you see this? This is very, very sweet indeed. All right. Whoa. Usenet. Yeah. Usenet. There you go. You need a Usenet downloader, which is Alt-Bins is a Usenet downloader. Cool. That 256 gigabyte is expensive. Yeah, it is. I agree. Yeah, news groups. There you go. The Retro Genes can help you out. Ask Retro Genes. Yeah, and you download at a constant speed. Exactly. That's one of the big benefits. Someone else uses SAB NZDB with news groups. Okay. There you go. Oh, you guys use SAB NZB. Okay. So I used Alt-Bins before in the past, and it worked just fine. So there you go, guys. I'm totally overclocked for this whole video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to Emolga. They made a beautiful image here. They said they have a team of 12 people. So between the 12 of them, they got people working on Nintendo 64. They got people working on the theme, I'm sure. They got people testing. So, when you got a team of people, it really does help a lot because you can literally test it all out. I also, if you look at the timeline, their first image, the one that I loved before, came out months ago. So it's really cool to see that they're just not slamming out the images. They really, waited till they had something to show off. And as you see here, it's gorgeous. The theme's awesome. Newest version of RecalBox. All the systems they've added. It does have the hacked, I believe, as well. So Sega Genesis, for example, how many games do we have? 904. So you do have what's a game that's usually hacked? Another would be like Sonic. So let's see how many Sonics there are, for example. You're going to notice that it doesn't just have the original Sonics. It's also going to have probably the other Sonic the Hedgehogs, the hacked versions as well. So you got Sonic 3D Blast. That was a normal one. Sonic Compilation. Was that a normal release? Sonic Spinball. So Sonic Jam. So here you go. Unlicensed. Soul Blade. Unlicensed. Soul Edge vs. Samurai. Unlicensed. Spiritual Warfare. So it does have some hacked and unreleased prototypes. So we got Stone Protectors. So it doesn't look like it's hacks. It looks like it's just prototypes and unlicensed. Oh, and then translations as well. So Swamp Thing. They got Swamp Thing on here. And you're going to see the same thing for Super Nintendo. There you go. Got X-Men vs. Street Fighter, unlicensed. Pretty cool. Let's just launch it unlicensed since we're here in the live stream testing things out. Man, this has been a hiccup-free stream. Not a single shutdown. This is impressive. This is how live streams need to be. Oh, is this game not going to run now? After I said that? Ooh. After I say that, the unlicensed game isn't running. Okay. It didn't boot. It booted, but then it stopped. Let's do that one more time. Let's just see what's going on here. It's pretty typical, right? Will this work with the bar top? Absolutely. Absolutely it will. Maybe this game needs a little bit more time to load up. I don't have the patience for it right now. Okay, so maybe no X-Men versus Street Fighter. Let's try another unlicensed game. See if it's a fluke. All right, we got a prototype. Wily E's Revenge. Okay, there we go. So, X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Might need to get a new ROM for that. Man, what perfect timing was that? The old... Yeah, the Destroyer. I totally jinxed myself. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, I see. It's kind of interesting that you can go back and forth here. So what the hell is this guy supposed to do? Oh, there you go. He has to get his Roadrunner. Oh, I see. I have to catch the Roadrunner. All right, let's go, buddy. Got him. Oh, do I have to press another button, I bet. Did you have to jump over him? What do I have to do here? Oh. Oh, I see. I got A's. How can I not jump over it? What's up with this? Oh, let's restart. Is there another button I need to press to get it? Oh. Oh. Now I'm stuck here again. Jesus. Okay. So that's an interesting game. It's like Temple Run meets Wile E. Coyote. Okay. So I'm going to end the stream here. Yeah, just about an hour. Had fun with you guys. Happy Friday, everyone. This whole stream I was using the Rock Candy. I just did a review on it. Just been trying to, I like to play the controllers. The same review still works. Love it for the Pi. It's a cool little controller. I like the long cord, like the look. As you saw, the bumpers work. Analog sticks are working really good with the Nintendo 64. Love this image. My Pi is pretty darn hot, but I've seen it hotter before. The 1.3, 1.35, not a hiccup, guys. Not a hiccup at all. We haven't crashed it. It hasn't overheated. We haven't seen a lightning bolt. So, having a really nice case really goes a long way. But RecalBox really stable at the 1.35. I haven't actually tested this one at 1.375. I have a feeling I might be able to go that high, but I don't think the performance difference is really going to make any kind of difference going up 0.25 megahertz. But you can always try it out. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Special shout out to Emolga and their team. They made a beautiful image. Special shout out to all of you. I know I started my last stream out mentioning how we're almost at 20,000 subscribers. I think that's just awesome. Thank you very much. Couldn't do it without all you guys. I appreciate you guys in the chat too, asking questions. I think that's what makes this community so great is there's just so many people out there that are willing to take the time and answer questions, help newbies out, as well as help advanced people out. As we get these updates, RetroPie updates, or we get a new Raspberry Pi 3, we're all trying to figure it out and dash and make it all work good and get our setups, to where we want them. And people are really cool about that. So thanks, guys. So with all that said, before you leave, if you could just throw a little thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to, say thanks to all the other people that have helped you out as well. And we're going to catch you guys on the next one. Have a great day, great weekend. I have some cool videos coming up over the weekend. I got 2, 3 in the works, so stay tuned for those. Peace.